All right, everybody, welcome back to the #1 television program in the history of the entire universe and a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago. I am Brian Lee Durfee. I am the author of The Forgetting Moon, The Blackest Heart, and The Lonesome Crown, all three books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the Star Wars Legends books, and this is Children of the Jedi by Barbara Hambly. This came out in 1995, so one of the first Star Wars Legends books. It follows chronologically in order right after the Jedi Academy trilogy by Kevin J. Anderson and the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn. Let's talk about the cover first, because you know I love graphic design and cover illustration. And just like the early 1990s Star Wars Legends novels, this one has a great cover by the masterful Drew Struzan. I just love his artwork. And of course it wraps around to show us a whole bunch of the different characters and stuff and all that. It's cool. I really like these covers that Drew Struzan did. Anyway, this book by Barbara Hambly probably has one of the best opening sentences in the history of the Star Wars universe. I just thought I'd read it to you. I absolutely think this is probably one of the best written, most well-written Star Wars Legends books that's out there. I really like Barbara Hambly's prose and how it fits well into the Star Wars universe. So, very first sentence. Poisoned rain speared from an acid sky. That's cool. That's just a dynamite opening sentence. Anyway, starts out with Han and Leia and their three children, Jason, Jaina, and Anakin. Anakin's a toddler in this book. Just so I wanted to read another passage from here, page 40. Let me just read this. I don't often read from books, but I just love her writing so much. The Outer Rim. Many years ago, Luke had described his home world of Tatooine, one of the worlds in that very sparsely settled and marginally inhabitable region of the galaxy, as the point that was farthest from the bright center of the universe. With considerable accuracy, he described that. He had since visited places besides which Tatooine looked like Coruscant during Carnival Week, but his original definition would still hold up, and the same could be said for most of the rest of the Outer Rim as well. Swollen crimson suns circled by frozen balls of methane and ammonia, hot burning blue stars whose lights and heat crisped their planets to cinders, pulsars whose orbiting worlds alternately froze and melted, and clusters so filled with ambient radiation as to cook out any possibility of life on whatever bodies weren't torn apart by the conflicting gravitational fields. Everywhere in the galaxy were a lot of empty planets, balls of rock and metals too expensive to exploit because of heat or gravity or radiation or proximity to strange hazards like gas cauldrons or fluctuating anomalies. As Leia had said of Cray, distances in space were vast, and it was easy to lose or forget about whole star systems, whole sectors, if there was no reason to go there, as the Outer Rim was. It just gives you a sense. Barbara Hambly, unlike any of the other Star Wars novels, just give you a sense of how massive this galaxy far, far away is. He just strikes you with the sense of how vast outer space is in itself, and how, this is. This book, it's got a great story to it. I would butcher the plot if I tried to just do it off the top of my head. So I really enjoyed the way the back jacket was written, so I'm just going to do that. Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca set out on a mission vital to the survival of the fragile New Republic. They are searching for the long-lost Children of the Jedi on the frozen world of Belsavis. From those dark crypts, no one has returned alive. Halfway across the galaxy, Luke Skywalker is on an equally dangerous mission. Taken aboard the enemy dreadnought Eye of Palpatine, Luke must find a way to destroy the automated ship before it completes the mission encoded into its super sophisticated artificial intelligence system, the total annihilation of Belsavis. To succeed, Luke will need the help of the spirit of the Jedi Knight Callista, who gave her life to stop the ship once before. The mystery of the crypts, the invincible power of the dreadnought, the lost Jedi, and the burgeoning passion between Luke and Callista come together in a stunning climax worthy of any Star Wars movie. So there's a lot going on in this, you know. Artificial intelligence, huge, massive starships that are programmed to destroy entire worlds. You know, the Children of the Jedi, a search for them. Mysterious planets in the far outer rim of the galaxy. And, of course, all of our heroes that we come to expect doing heroic deeds. It's just a really, really well-written, action-packed novel. I liked it a lot. For some reason, I looked this up on Goodreads and Amazon, and it's one of the lower rated of the Star Wars Legends books. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's actually beautifully written. I wish all of them were as beautifully written as this one. Anyway, I give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. One of the better Star Wars Legends books.